Thank you very much for being here today. A lot of other places you could be. You've chosen to be with us. We really appreciate that. This is the first year we've done the conference here in Atlanta, so it's the first time if you're from Atlanta, you've probably ever encountered us or know anything about ideology at all. Why you're here, we love open source, first and foremost. This is catnip for us. This is what we do. We're very passionate about open technology, open data, open government, just open in general. And obviously, you are as well, or you just want to learn more about it. So again, thank you very much for being here. Ideology, let me explain to you. You'll see the Ideology logo on our screens. Ideology is an organization. It's actually a 501c3. It is a nonprofit interested and dedicated to getting people introduced to IT. There's a tremendous shortage, as you probably know, of jobs in this country and skills. Lots of jobs, not enough skills, that gap. Ideology exists to kind of close that gap. We do that by focusing on the K through 12 level, the college level, and then the professional side as well. And this is a professional event that we produce and that we sort of make possible and present. So again, that's how this event fits into the overall ideology structure. Again, we want to get more people involved in this industry. We think IT is fantastic. We want to see more women involved. We want to see more minorities involved as well. We want to get more people involved in IT. It's a fantastic profession, and we think open source is a great way to do it. We think open source breaks down barriers. It creates access where it might not otherwise exist. So that's why we've decided to focus in this area. We also do another event as well. We also do an event in the fall in Raleigh, in the Research Triangle Park area there. It's called All Things Open. You'll see it on the slide as well, so I would encourage you to check it out. That takes place in October every year, so by all means check that out. We actually have a call for speakers open right now for that event. So if you would like to speak or you'd like to contribute in some way, we would love to hear from you. The format of the day. Everybody here have their schedule. If you want to go online, you can actually go to GWOapp.com and follow us online and actually get the schedule with your mobile device too. It's amazing to me, even with all the technology, people still like the hard schedule, and I still see people carrying these around. That's why we do it. So you have your schedule. We actually have 6 tracks today, 5 of which are upstairs, one of which, the operations big data track, will be right here on this stage, but 5 of them will be upstairs. We'll have 2 sessions during lunch. And on your schedules, those sessions, I think, start at about 12:15. They're actually going to get started 12:15 to 12:30, somewhere around there, so that if you want, you can eat before the session starts and then attend a session, or you can just take your lunch into those 2 sessions. I do want to highlight those 2 sessions that are going to take place during lunch today because they're very good. The first, everybody here heard of weather.com? Certainly hope so. They recently transitioned over to Drupal. A company called Media Current was responsible for that. And a guy named Jason Smith is going to be doing really an overview of that transition and why open source was chosen, why the Drupal platform was chosen. And it's really going to be chronicling that transition and a lot of the reasons why, and also taking a look at the technical aspect of that too. That's fantastic. The other session we have, featured session during lunch, and by all means, please try to attend, is going to feature Lee Heyman. And how many here have heard Lee speak? Anyone? If you've attended our events, chances are you have. Lee's fantastic. He is the new media technologies director for the White House. He is responsible for whitehouse.gov. Perhaps you've heard of it. We the People. And then all the platforms really that are Drupal oriented. Again, Lee's the main guy behind that. His presentation is fantastic. And really, the 2 lunch sessions are so good. That's why, we wanted to limit it to 2 so that you have a chance to attend those. Then we will transition back after lunch, and after those 2 featured sessions, we'll transition back to track sessions. And then we'll wrap up today here about 5 to 5:15. We hope you stay with us the entire day. GitHub, maybe you've heard of them. They're going to sponsor the social tonight, starting at 5:15 to 5:30, literally just across the street at Alma Kachina. How many here were here at the Welcome Social or attended the Welcome Social last night? Very good. Okay, well, actually not that many. That's really too bad. We had maybe 100, 125 people that showed up. It was a great time. We were also at Alma Kachina last night. So it's going to be in the same location for those of you that attended last night. It's really a great venue. And then, of course, we'll do a speaker-sponsored dinner as well, starting at 7:30. So by all means, attend the social at 5:15 to 5:30 today. Again, the layouts, we'll have a general session here. Keynote will actually be here this morning. Clay's going to come up in just a minute. I see him there in the front row. And then, again, the operations, the big data track will be right here on this stage. For those of you, some of you have already asked, how in the world do I get upstairs? This layout, not confusing, but you certainly have to know where you're going. Once you leave here, once this session ends, you will hang a left, and you'll go right through those doors and right up the stairs. And the stairs will actually lead to the breakout area. You'll actually see 5 breakout rooms, very easy to find. We have vendors up there, and we also have an internet lounge. So if you want to hang out and get some work done, plug in if you need power. The internet lounge, as soon as you go up those stairs to the left, is the place to do that. Fair? Okay. Restrooms, we have restrooms just around the corner here on the first floor. If you go upstairs, restrooms are right in the middle of that room. So very easy to find. We actually have a sign that says restrooms. For all of our speakers and sponsors here, we have a space designated for you just through those doors straight ahead. And you'll actually see that area as well. Just after this session, right after Clay comes up and speak, anybody here ever heard of the book, The Information Diet? I'm actually going to introduce Clay. Okay, I see quite a few hands. That's fantastic. Clay's going to be actually upstairs at the Ideology booth, which as soon as you go up the stairs around the corner, he's going to be signing copies of this book. This is actually an O'Reilly book, and they've made a bunch of copies available. So if you'd like a copy of the book, I can tell you it's great. And if you want a signed copy, talk to Clay. You're more than welcome to do it just up those stairs to the right. And then also Jonathan LeBlanc, who was responsible for the Welcome Social last night, which was fantastic. He's with PayPal. He's also an O'Reilly author, and we're going to be giving away a bunch of his books as well, Programming Social Applications. Maybe you already own it, but Jonathan has signed a bunch of these books. He's here to kind of hang out and talk to people too, and he'll be doing that at the Ideology table as well. So if you want copies of the book, they are free. They are limited. We don't have an unlimited supply, but do know that they are available to you as well. Again, I've already gone over the app. I do want to thank our sponsors. Guys, I do this with every event that we do. Without our sponsors, this would not be possible. And until you or anyone else can find people that will give me space or give me lunch for free, I need people's financial support. That's just the way this works. And without them, this would not be possible. They've been very gracious. So I do want to take just a moment to thank them. You've seen their logos up on these slides. Anybody that's ever done this before, you learn to value your sponsors. Again, they truly do make this possible. But we've got some great sponsors. Again, at the platinum level, we've got Engine Yard. They're just upstairs. They have a full team here. By all means, please talk to them. Maybe you've heard of MailChimp. They're an Atlanta-based company. You might use them for newsletter management, contact management, et cetera. They're a fantastic company as well. Shadowsoft, they're upstairs, a great company. We have got Pivotal, Cloudera, InBloom, GitHub, Sios. Sios team is right here in the front row. Sergey, thank you for everything. HP, Oracle, Red Hat, Rackspace, PayPal, of course. Jonathan LeBlanc is here. Ben Meyer with Rackspace and Glenn Campbell, thank you very much. Orange FS, Omnibon, they're actually upstairs. I want to thank them. Gazang, Greg with Gazang, and Nicole. Principal Solutions, the Seva Group, Black Mesh, Lean Squad, FutureWave. Versprite, is Tony here with Versprite? I haven't seen Tony today. I hope he's here. ISSA, the security organization. Iron Yard, anybody here ever heard of Iron Yard, the Iron Yard? I see hands. Very, very good. Okay. The Atlanta Tech Village. I know you've heard of the Atlanta Tech Village. And then, of course, the Atlanta Chamber of Commerce. I want to, again, thank them. They really are making this possible. I want to take a moment now. Do you guys have any questions or anything? Any questions, any comments? All right. Okay, good. At this time, again, I promised to move quickly there. I may have left a few things out, but by all means, my name is Todd Lewis. I am the chair of this event, so I'll be running around today. If you have any questions or if you need anything, find me. Fine, absolutely approach me, and if I don't have the answer, I will get it for you. Okay? Is that fair? All right. With all that being said, I do want to introduce Clay Johnson. Clay is he's a very well-known guy, and we're extremely pleased to have him. He's Atlanta-based. You may or may not know that. I've spoken to a couple of Atlanta people today that were not aware of that. Atlanta's such a big town, that's very easy to happen, so that did not surprise me all that much. But Clay is a co-founder of Blue State Digital. Anybody here ever heard of Blue State Digital? A lot of hands have gone up, absolutely. They built and managed Obama's online campaign in 2008. Once he left there, he moved on and became director of Sunlight Labs at the Sunlight Foundation. Most of you have probably heard of the Sunlight Foundation. And again, he's also author of the book, The Information Diet. He's been all over the news. Every major media outlet Clay has been on was probably on yesterday or the day before. You may have seen him over the last, CNN, NPR, Wired, The Economist, USA Today, The New York Times, and on and on. But I won't take up any more of your time. telling you what media outlets he's actually appeared on and in. So with all that being said, Clay, we're extremely ecstatic to have you. Thank you for being here. And guys, again, please find me at any point during the day. We want you to have fun. We want you to learn something. And we want you to leave here saying, golly, I met great people and I learned great things. That's the purpose of all of this. So Clay, I'll yield the podium to you and we will get started.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thanks.
Cool.